Students nationwide use over 7 hours of social media a month. Furman University is no exception to this. Even the admissions department engages prospective students through social media.
Furman University is a big proponent of social media. There's always campaigns to get us on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and everything. So, I know I'm a pretty active user, and then being in admissions, I hear about a lot of this stuff. So, one of the most recent campaigns, I guess you would say, was through Instagram, and it was put on by the marketing department, and it was hashtag Furman Moments. And so, if you had a significant moment or something fun that happened, you were they wanted you to Instagram it and then hashtag Furman Moments, and then they're collecting all of the Instagrams and posts, and then they were looking through and they picked a winner, and I can't remember what the winner got, maybe like $50 or something, but it was really cool. They ended up picking a video that somebody did about eating the DH cookies, which I thought was very clever. And the whole main focus of the Furman University Office of Admissions Twitter is to interact with prospective students, and they tweet at us, and then we've got an admissions counselor who's in charge of the account, and he tweets back at them, and it just strengthens that relationship, because Furman really prides itself on having a good relationship with its prospective students.
There is a dark side to social media. A recent outbreak of anonymous accounts, users, and comments has led students to voice their concerns over privacy.
We see in the media all kinds of examples of things that get posted that are hurtful, and you see all these retractions being made, especially in the professional world, athletes and politicians and so forth. But college campuses are not immune from this. Working as a dean of students with students in our conduct system, we have examples over time of students who are harassed on these type of sites, especially where you can make anonymous posts, and just really hurtful things that are said, pictures that are posted, just complete lies and fabrications that are made. And students and their parents typically want to know, what can Furman do to prevent this? And unfortunately, this is an example of cyberbullying, and there's nothing we can do with these anonymous sites, with free speech laws and so forth, for us as an institution to force these companies to take any of that information down. What we can do, though, is we try to do is on a preventative side, educate students about being appropriate in those kind of forums, technology forums, and thinking about what they post and what they say and what pictures they put out there, and knowing that oftentimes once you post those things and put them out there, they're out there forever, and you can't take it back. But we have had some incidents in the past where we have found out who made these comments or posts about another student, and when it's our own students, we can take action through our student conduct system, and we have done that from time to time. But there's also been incidents where anonymous posts are made, and unfortunately we don't know who has done that. We've just had to try to help support. It's often young women that are kind of the victimized by this type of thing, men too, but often the cases we've handled have been women. And we just try to support them as best we can, and help them think through ways that they can either change. We've even had with cell phone numbers and some things like that, where students have had to get different numbers, and I don't know all the technical names of things, but usernames and so forth, so people can leave them alone. But I think it's something that students really need to think about, especially in these settings where your name's attached to this, and what you post online is just something you need to think about, is out there forever, and come back to haunt you if it was inappropriate.
Students must be held accountable for their words on social media sites. Harmless anonymous posts can pose a big threat to the student body.